A disappointing end of the season for Georgia baseball, but what a season it was. 14 more wins than a season ago. And Matt Stewart, I mean, when you think back on this season, what will you remember most about this group that got back to Super Regional for the first time since 2008?
The extraordinary jump that Wes Johnson was able to bring to the program in just his first season. As you mentioned, 43 wins. They came within a victory of getting to Omaha, and just the whole dynamic of the program changed. I thought it was ironic that Georgia brings in one of the top pitching coaches in the entire country, a guy that had been in the major leagues as a pitching coach, and Georgia developed into one of the top offensive teams in the country, hitting more home runs than they ever had in a season, finishing top 5 in the nation in home runs, averaging over 9 runs per game, and just overall the attitude and feeling of elite that he brought to the program. I thought he was very similar in his approach to the program as Kirby Smart is to the football program.
Well, look, this team hits a lot of home runs, a lot of runs, has always hit it really well, but of course they're led by the best player in college baseball in Charlie Condon. I mean, when you just look at him historically, when you talk about this program, what will you remember most about his time here in Athens?
I've called a lot of college baseball in my life. In fact, I was the radio play-by-play guy when they won the national championship in 1990, so I've seen a lot of baseball. And Charlie Condon's season was something like I'd never seen before. As Wes Johnson mentioned in his post-game presser, every time he comes to the plate, people expecting to hit a home run, and he did in his final at-bat as a Georgia Bulldog, finishing with 37 home runs, by far the most ever in Georgia history, and the most in the SEC in the BB Core bat era as well. He's going to be, if not the #1 pick in the MLB draft, he's certainly going to be one of the top picks in the MLB draft, and it can't happen to a nicer guy out of the tiny Walker School there in Marietta, just as humble as he can be. And you saw his red eyes when he came to the post-game presser. He was highly emotional. And you think about that. Here's a guy that's going to have millions of dollars in the bank in about a month when he gets picked in the draft. And what he was thinking about was the end of his college baseball season and career.
Just the nicest guy in the world, man. Those tears coming down his face, you only could kind of feel for him in that moment. But of course, like you said, he's going to be very rich very soon. How do you kind of see him projecting once he gets to the majors?
I think he's probably going to be a corner outfielder. I get that from the pro scouts that I've talked to. The thing that really shocked me about this season for him, aside from the fact that he belted 37 home runs, is the fact that he's a great third baseman. I didn't know he had that in him. He's easily a first baseman, but his ability to play possibly third base and certainly right field or left field, maybe even center field, he showed some of that this year. Probably not a center fielder at the pro level, but the fact that he was able to show that really opens a lot of doors for him in the minds of pro scouts. A lot of times you get sluggers like that, they're first baseman. Here's a guy that can play multiple positions. His versatility is really going to help him in the draft.
And man, was he fun to watch here in Athens, man. An incredible player, and really what was an incredible season for this team, and I'm sure he'll be back, hopefully back in this position back in 2025. Guys?